Well, access is easier, but language barriers are still keeping some Hoosiers away from vaccination sites.
So state leaders are offering services to those who need a translator. News 8's multicultural reporter Katiera Winfrey joins us with those details.
Brooke and Phil, when you talk about language, it's easy to think about foreign languages, but often left out of that conversation is American Sign Language. Deaf advocates say this is a great move, and it's important to continue to take steps to improve language equity.
I think it's really surprising to some people sometimes to learn just how linguistically diverse the state of Indiana is.
Tiffany Hansen works with Luna Language Services and says translators and interpreters are placed at different mass vaccination sites, using language demographics to determine what services are needed where. People who are deaf and hard of hearing make up some of that, and the language barrier in those cases run deep.
Just writing materials in English is not enough for a deaf person. Many times they're going to get more accurate information by communicating in their native language.
The Indiana chapter of Black Deaf Advocates offers rides and help to people in need. Nathaniel Kelly is the vice president. He uses American Sign Language, but was able to email me about areas to improve. He writes, there are definitely some areas to work on accessibility for the deaf or hard of hearing and other languages. We have ideas like maybe advertise one site that will provide interpreters, so many of us will make trips to that specific site. He said people who are deaf and hard of hearing have to work harder to communicate at vaccine sites, and with some having health conditions, just going is taking a risk. Recently, we had a workshop on vaccine issues going on in Black communities to discuss misunderstanding, fears, or myths on vaccines. And we hoped our workshop helped a bit with accurate information about vaccines. And even putting this story together shows the challenges people who are deaf and hard of hearing face, so there's definitely work to do. Reporting in the studio, I'm Wish TV News 8's multicultural reporter, Katiera Winfrey.
Thanks, Katiera.